Okay, so this is a passive method. Passive method में the first topic is ion exchange. Okay, ion exchange. This was given by Jenny and Overstreet. Jenny and Overstreet gave ion exchange. The two method underneath it. First is the contact exchange, and the second method is that of carbonic acid exchange. So talking about the first method, that is contact exchange. Contact exchange में we are talking about a process जो physics में it's very useful, and that process is known as, you'll learn about it in chemistry, that is adsorption. Now adsorption जो है that's a surface phenomena. So adsorption, what is adsorption actually, and how is it different from absorption? Now this is a chemistry thing, but since we need to understand what is adsorption, so I'll tell you an example. This example was told to me by my teacher. So let's imagine you take one of your friends and किसी beach पे जाके you just wet him and make him roll on the sand. So you got a body जिसके ऊपर बस sand लगा होगा throughout its outer surface. So this is adsorption. Okay, now you do the same with let's say a sponge. Okay, sponge, there are a lot of pores in the sponge, and you wet it. Wet करने के बाद you put it on the sand, you won't get, जितना इस पे लगा हो you won't get that much. So in turn what will happen is it will take in the water on all sides, from all sides, and this, क्योंकि ये जो phenomena है it's a bulk phenomena, so it is absorption. Okay, so in this case we are talking only about adsorption, not about absorption. यहाँ पे जो adsorption हो रहा है, adsorption is occurring on the root hairs. Now you must know कि जो root hairs होते हैं they are microscopic, numerous, they are present in millions, as well as they have a large surface area. So all these factors will in turn help the plant to absorb minerals at the maximum amount. So ये होता है, let's say we have a इस surface पे let's say we have H plus and this OH minus, H plus, OH minus, OH minus, OH minus, H plus, H plus, OH minus. So in turn I want to show you that the ions are adsorbed on the surface, and this is again H plus, OH minus, H plus, okay, they are adsorbed on the surface, while jo we have the soil has different anions and cations. So ये जो soil है, soil में we have Mg2 plus, let's say we have Na plus, okay, and soil में we have Cl minus, we have NO2 minus, we have NO3 minus, okay. So we have both the sides here. अब exchange कैसे होता है? Now exchange ये होगा कि these are present in the soil, okay, the colloid. So what will happen is the plant will give away something to get something else. It's simply like a barter system कि आप किसी को you're selling something to someone else, and in place of money you're getting something else by the other person. So you take the H plus we take like let's say two H plus will send outside and will bring one Mg2 plus inside, okay. That's how the exchange is done. In short, हमें बस ionic equilibrium जो है उसे maintain करना है, and will send the OH minus outside, will bring the Na will bring the Cl minus inside, okay. So that is how this exchange is done, and this is by contact exchange. Contact इसलिए, this is the term contact इसलिए because the root hair are in contact with the soil here, okay. यहाँ पे the ions that need to be exchanged, that are going to be exchanged, वो भी soil के contact में ही है because they are adsorbed on the root hairs. Now talking about the next method, that is carbonic acid method. Okay, carbonic acid exchange में the term here which stands out is carbonic acid. Now जैसे हम पता है कि respiration जो process है, what is respiration? Respiration is a process जिससे we break down macromolecules or substrate to liberate energy. तो respiration का जो end product होता है, what are the end products here? The end products are ATP, okay. The end product also is CO2, that is carbon dioxide. The end product also is H2O, that is water. And there is also liberation of a bit of heat, okay. So what does the plant do? As such, though like in aerial parts of the plant, these are liberated out. But what happens in the root hair? Again, root hairs यहाँ पे important है because root hairs are present in direct contact with the soil. So root hairs में there is a reaction that is going to occur, that is CO2 will react with H2O to give H2CO3. Now this is a reversible reaction, okay. And this in turn will give you H plus and HCO3 minus. So this was our carbon dioxide plus water will give you carbonic acid this will give you hydrogen ion plus this will give you bicarbonate ion. Okay. So ये जो reaction है that is occurring solely in the root hairs, Um, so what will the root hairs do? How will they utilize this method? Again same method hoga. You have a root hair and you have surrounding, let's say, Na plus Cl minus K plus NO3 minus. Okay. And inside the root hair cell, क्योंकि respiration के बाद you will have H plus and HCO3 minus in lot of quantity. So again यहाँ पे क्या होगा? H plus, एक H plus के बदले will take a Na plus inside the root hair and एक HCO3 के बदले will take a Cl minus, let's say, inside. So in short, यहाँ पे we are again doing an exchange, or principle is going to remain the same. The principle is always of ionic equilibrium. Okay. Now we'll move to the second method, that is Donan equilibrium. Now Donan equilibrium, इसमें भी equilibrium है, so we are basically talking about ionic equilibrium only. तो Donan equilibrium जो है, it is applicable to all membranes. Okay. It is always a membrane associated phenomena. Okay. It's a membrane associated phenomena. So what happens in this is simply इसके according we have, let's say, plasma membrane that may be inside any cell, but since you are dealing with a plant here, so the plasma membrane is that of a plant. So we will denote them terms. To कौन से term हम देंगे उन्हें? So the terms that we're giving to different ions here is mobile and immobile. Donan का जो concept था, या hypothesis था equilibrium का, that said कि जो anions होते हैं या negatively charged ions होते हैं, they can move, they are mobile. While जो cations होते हैं या positively charged होते हैं, they are present inside the plasma membrane, attached to the plasma membrane, और उन्हें there is no method of movement cations के लिए. So they are attached, immobile. And ये जो positively charged है, let's say we have K plus, Na plus, K plus, Ca2 plus, Mg2 plus. Okay. Let's say कि अंदर there is lot of positive charge. So इस positive charge को neutralize करने के लिए a lot of negative charge like Cl minus, or there is NO3 minus, that will come inside the cell or inside the plasma membrane. This is the plasma lemma or plasma membrane. Okay. So once it is neutralized, this is done, the whole process is done of passive absorption.